If you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button.
Well, thank you very much for listening. Show tonight's dedicated to Jessica, also to Michelle, to Sherry, to Maria, to Nancy, to the Candy Crew from the new Power 96 FM. An intense way to begin the MFA with the second half of the Mixodome, starring DJ Zapp and Arthur Weems' Source. They're standing here now. Arthur Weems wearing his legendary hat, and Zapp is never caught without his sunglasses at night. Right now, they're about to face each other once again for an incredible confrontation on the wheels of steel. The first half of the Mixodome went like this. The Source, 663. DJ Zapp, 841. An incredible lead, but in the Mixodome, as we've experienced so many times before, anything can happen. But there is one thing that we're sure of. Two jocks have entered, one jock will leave. Two jocks have entered, one jock will leave. Welcome to the Midnight Funk Association. As we present the Mixodome, a special feature of the MFA. If you're in your car now, as a salute to our musical cause, we asked you to honk your horn and flash your lights and be sure that your seatbelts are buckled. If you're at home, please stand. Go to your porch light and turn it on and light it up for the Mixodome. If you're in bed, we know you're going to dance on your back. We just don't know what side you're going to concentrate on. As a matter of fact, you might even dance on your stomach, on your knees. Wherever you find a good position and you like it, just make sure you can reach the telephone and dial 298-60. Oh, thank you for honking. Just make sure you can reach the telephone and dial 298-6600 and vote for DJ Zapp or Arthur Weems' Source. DJ Zapp, what do you plan to do to Arthur Weems this hour?
Like I said, I plan to get a little bit more crazy and get busy on the tables.
Arthur Weems, what do you have in store for DJ Zapp?
The world's biggest surprise. My supporters will be coming in fresh in a matter of minutes.
Would you like to say anything to your supporters, DJ Zapp?
Well, I like to say it's getting kind of late, but don't go to sleep. My lead is only slight. Let's get busy on those phones.
Would you like to say something to your supporters, Arthur Weems?
Yeah, I would. Techno Drive, Vicious Vic, it's time to get busy. Everybody in Highland Park, it's time to get busy on the phone. Everybody partying down at U.D. right now. Let's go. Jeff, Money Tone, 6 Minute Crew, let's get busy on those phones. Call me up. I want to win.
DJ Zapp is the guardian of steel. Arthur Weems is the source. Arthur, are you ready to count it off?
Yeah, I am, Mo.
It's WHYT, Detroit. Count.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to Arthur Weems, the source, in the battle against DJ Zapp, the guardian of steel. Who will it be? Arthur Weems, source, DJ Zapp, the guardian of steel. The vote dial 298-6600. You've just heard Arthur Weems, the source, in the Mixodome. Coming up next, DJ Zapp, the guardian of steel. To vote for Arthur Weems, The Source, or DJ Zapp, The Guardian of Steel, dial 298-6600. You've just heard Arthur Weems. Coming up next, DJ Zapp. Arthur, how does it look to you now?
Well, like I said, it's taking a turn, but I can still use all the calls that I can get. What's up, Will? You've been calling a lot. I love that. Everybody in Highland Park, let's jam these lines. Let's get it busy. Everybody down at U.D. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Ducky? I know you're listening to me. Anybody else that I forgot, I'll remember by the next time I talk to you on the air.
Arthur Weems, The Source from Highland Park. DJ Zapp from Detroit. DJ Zapp, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Well, supporters is looking pretty bad out there for me. I'm getting like one call to hit 6. But after this next mix, I guarantee the people in Highland Park will be calling up here saying DJ Zapp. So to all the supporters out there, let's get live.
Are you ready to count it off?
Most definitely. This is for everybody on the west side. Let's rock it live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, students, fly with me to the dawn of history.
You just heard DJ Zapp, the Guardian of Steel, in the battle against Arthur Weems, The Source. The voting lines will remain open for another 15 minutes until 12:50. To vote, dial 298-6600. Should you get a busy signal, hang up and call right back. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the big one. One of the largest radio audiences ever will be here on the new Power 96 Saturday night for the spin-off for the title of DJ of the Month. The winner tonight will most definitely be here tomorrow night to join Mad Sound, the Maestro, DJ Rotator, maybe DJ Zapp, maybe The Source. We'll find out around 1 o'clock. We want to thank you both for joining us live in the Mixerdome. Arthur Weems, how do you feel?
I feel great, Mojo. I like to say a couple things out there. I like to say, what's up, Keith Butts? What's up, Lele? I see you got your letter up here. Everybody in Highland Park, it's time to get busy on them phones. Let's jam them like you've been doing for the past half an hour. I want to win this thing, go home a winner. I like to say, how you doing, Mama, Daddy, Deborah, my son, Kevin? This your Boykin crew. Hey, get on the phone. Let's call.
DJ Zapp.
What's up, Mo? Well, first of all, I'd like to say to my supporters out there, y'all keeping it live, but just get a little bit more busy so I can put this guy under tonight. And I'd like to thank God, for without him working his magic, I wouldn't be here tonight. I love to say what's up to my family, and I love y'all. And what's up to Jessica? I know you're ringing those phones off the hook. To Joe-Ski and his woman, Crystal and the Hackett's. To James, better known as Jay. To Shonda and the Harris family, checking the show out. What's up? To the male management over at Mickey D's, Andre, Mr. Ed, Mike, Mark, Rod, and Pat, and everybody else working at Mickey D's on Joy Road in Southfield. To the Daily Chronic 40-ounce crew, I heard y'all calling in. Y'all sound like y'all toe up again. To the Joy Boys, my boys, what's happening? To Nikki, Sharon, Tawana, Loretta and Kim, Tammy, Wendy and my girl Lonnie, to Connie and Tina that called me tonight. And to all the other hot DJs out there, keep on rocking it. And I can't forget the hottest group out there in the universe, 12-Inch Productions. Angie, Mr. Porter, my manager, Wendell Williams, better known as DJ Tommy Boy, and Mike Walton, DJ Rotator. My cousin out there, Ray Glover, better known as the Dictator, his boy Jack Roughhouse, and Mark, better known as the Chameleon. Y'all keep those phones ringing.
The new Power 96 FM has presented Mixerdome 23. Voting lines will remain open until 12:50. Arthur, you have some final words you want to
Sure, Mo.
depart with?
Yeah. What's up, Roland? Hey, get on them phones, man. Get busy. Everybody get busy on the phone. Like I said, I want to win this. What's happening down there at UAD? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Money Tone? What's up, Roland? Like I said again, get on the phone. Let's get busy. I want to win.
That was Arthur Weems, The Source. Just before that, you heard from DJ Zapp, The Guardian of Steel. The vote dial 298-6600. If you get a busy signal, hang up and call right back. Mixodome 23. It's left to vote at 298-6600. Will it be The Source, Arthur Weems, or will it be DJ Zapp, The Guardian of Steel? Coming up at 3 o'clock, the Dog Man, the Atomic Dog Man, on the new Power 96 FM. It's Electrifying Mojo until 3. It's the new Power 96 with Sheila E., Pride and Passion.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Well, clap your hands then. Come on, clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands. Put your hands together and clap your. Now everybody say booster. Come on, say booster. Everybody, come on. Booster. Booster. I'm calling y'all. I'm calling. Booster. Everybody, come on. Booster.
On the night of April 1st, in the year of our Lord, 1977, the starships came to the planet Earth. Still moving into uncharted territories, going places no one else has ever been. If it can't be that way, it never should be. Here's Funkadelic to tell you what we're all about. It started at 10 o'clock. The hype, the weigh-in, the controversy. The battle lines were drawn against two turntable warriors, melody predators, stalking the night, looking for a victory in the Mixodome. Knowing the rules all so well, 2 jocks enter, 1 jock leaves. They accepted our invitation to enter the Mixodome in those conditions. And now I'm about to read their fate. This moment in the Mixodome gives me no pleasure. Because over the course of the night, you get to know 2 turntable warriors on individual basis. You get a chance to examine their character as well as their stamina. But you know the rules of the Mixodome, so you really can't take it personal either way. 2 jocks enter, 1 jock leaves. 2 jock center, 1 jock leaves. 2 jock center, 1 jock leaves. Arthur Weems, the source, entered the Mixodome. At the end of the first half, he had 663. But he told DJ Zapp, wait until midnight, because at midnight, that's when I'm gonna tear the roof off the psychic. DJ Zapp, at the end of the first half, had 841. During the first 15 minutes of the second half, DJ Zapp appealed to his supporters that while he was in the lead, it was a very thin and shaky lead, and it was subject to change. Arthur Weems, the source, implored his homeboys to get liver than they've ever been before, because the moment was crucial. A barrage of calls came in for the source. DJ Zapp became quite concerned at that point and started pacing the floor, going from room to room, listening to those calls saying, the source, the source, the source. He got back on and he said, look, we need your help here. He also thanked God for his presence. How did it all end? A few minutes ago, I opened half of the envelope. Now, I'll open the other half. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to have kept you in suspense. Some more tough paper tonight. You can hear the grunts and the groans on the other microphone. They're staring at this paper as if they could see through it. Final score. And one of the most intense battles ever. And by the way, they have set a new record on the Mixodome. The final score, the source, managed an incredible comeback. At the beginning of the midnight hour, he had 663. At the end of the night, he was up to 1,371. DJ Zapp, at the beginning of the midnight hour, had 841. When it ended, DJ Zapp had 1,000. $456. He's on the floor now. I can't see him.
Okay.
It's all right. Express yourself.
Hey.
Hey, it was close, Mo. It was close.
Congratulations to you, Zapp.
Thanks a lot, Mojo. I don't really know what to say right now, except thanks a lot to those supporters out there. Woo!
DJ Zapp is speechless. Arthur Weems is accepting it gracefully, knowing that he had a long ways to go. He traveled all the way from 663 to 1,371. An incredible feat. I want to congratulate you both on one of the most intense battles in the Mixodome, Mixodome 23. We must say that this has been the highest scoring of all of the Mixodomes. Both of you are to be congratulated.
Thank you, Mo.
You want to say something to your supporters out there, Arthur, because they came through for you.
Sure. And thanks for coming through, even though I did lose, but you know, it's graceful. One jock enters, one jock got to go.
Well, as a matter of fact, let me just say this. A lot of people knew about Arthur Weems, the source, prior to the Mixodome, but now thousands more know about you. So, you didn't really lose.
Nah.
You just didn't get quite enough votes to emerge as victoriously as you would like to have done.
Well,
Congratulations anyway. Once again, we'd like to thank all of you who called in and voted for Mixodome 23. As a matter of fact, you set a brand new voting record for the Mixodome. Nearly 3,000 votes taken in an hour and a half. An incredible feat. I'd like to also thank Anna and the Dog Man, special support staff aboard the mothership for having taken all of these calls. I mean, their fingers are sore. I mean, they talk to so many people, and they want to thank all of you for being so cooperative on the lines. They were trying to get as many votes as possible, and they were working fast on those phones. Anna McKinley and Dogman Dirk, an incredible job, an incredible support staff. I mean, the reason why the Mixodome is as alive as it is because we got some hell of a DJs, number one, and we have some hell of a phone operators, number two, and got some hell of a listeners, number three. So, final score on the Mixodome. The source, 1,371. DJ Zapp, 1,456. And I hope we didn't offend anyone with our hell of an explanation. This is Power 96. I'd like to personally issue thanks to all of the DJs who've been my special guests, disc jockeys, all of the DJs who entered the Mixodome. Whether you came out victoriously or not, the fact that you did enter made the Mixodome one of the most exciting radio events ever. It was definitely participatory radio to the very highest degree. And to all of you who won, and to those who will be here tomorrow night for the final mix-off. In the mix-off tomorrow night will be DJ Zapp, DJ Rotator, Mad Sound, and the Maestro. Tonight, once again, I'd like to thank and congratulate DJ Zapp and Arthur Weems, the source from Highland Park, on a job well done. As a matter of fact, they're about to leave the studio right now. They have some parties to go to. Parties planned for them, you know, right after they leave this radio station. So once again, they're here right now in front of the microphone. Thank you very much, DJ Zapp, and congratulations to you. And Arthur Weems, thank you.
Okay, Mo.
You guys were most definitely live.
Well, we set a new record. That's good.
You set a new record.
Yeah.
The highest scoring Mixodome of all time. And you guys were in
Two
it.
of the hottest jocks in Detroit.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
You know that? You know? Now, what's the new word on there? You see?
You see?
We saw.
You know, first time I heard that word, it was Ken Collier. You know?
See?
And I kept talking to Ken, and Ken said, you see? You see? And then I heard a lot of other people using it. So I guess that's a new word, huh? You see? And you guys came down. Did you have any idea that you were going to break the record tonight?
No idea at all. I didn't.
None whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, well, you want to make a final statement to your supporters because a lot of people were trying to call you and they couldn't get the lines.
Go ahead, Zapp.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to all of my supporters that I do know and those that I don't know. And tomorrow I will be on again, so I will issue a formal challenge to Mad Sounds. Get it up and get ready. To the Maestro, you better work some magic tomorrow, boy. To my boy Rotator, let's get live, bud. And personal thanks from 12-inch Productions and DJ Zapp to Mojo for doing something that nobody else stepped forward to do. He brought the DJs off the street, put them on the air, and gave them a home so they could make a name for themselves. Thanks a lot to Mojo.
Hey, man, well, thank you, man. It's my job. It's a way to, well, you know, like I used to work down at, I used to be at GPR, you know, like it was kind of like down on the street level, and I could, you know, like, I was right there. I saw everything going on, you know. I saw all the cars going to Belle Isle, you know. So I said, well, since I've been in these skyscrapers, you know, since I can't get down to the streets, I got to get the streets up here, you know what I mean?
You see?
You see? Arthur Weems, thank you very much, man. You want to say anything to your supporters?
Sure, Mojo. And I'd like to thank everybody that called in tonight. You know, if you didn't get through, don't worry about it. You called, that's all that count. Vic, I'm coming over there on Kirkwood. It's a party going on. So, you know, thanks, Mom, Dad, all my supporters, cousins in Highland Park, whatnot. Thank you all.
All right. If maybe you could catch them before they finally walk out the door. Maybe they'll stay about 5 minutes, 298-6600. I'd like to play this song for all of the DJs in the Motor City, all the DJs out there in Metro Power 96 land who sent tapes in and we weren't able to get your tapes on. But the fact that you did try to enter anyway, I want to thank you very much. As you can see, we've had jocks on every night, and it's just been real tight. The response has been overwhelming. I want to thank you all, and I want to play this song for all of the DJs all over Metro Detroit from Electrifying Mojo. DJ Zapp.
Yo, what's up?
I have a special record planned right here for the winner of Mixodome number 23. So I'm going to play it now. As you make your way to the other room, if you'd like to speak with DJ Zapp or Arthur Weems, the Source, dial 298-6600. And to DJ Zapp, the winner of Mixodome 23. He'll be in the spin-off tomorrow night with Mad Sound, the Rotator, and the Maestro. I'd like to dedicate this song to everyone out there who's been confronted with a decision. And you had a choice to sit down or to stand up. I understand.
One that's done all the things you set out to do. Stand, there's a cross for you to bear. Things to go through if you don't go anywhere.
Take a look out your window. Whatever you see, don't be afraid. 1977 to 1987. I want you to dance. The Electrifying Mojo years. Dance to dance electric. I want you to dance. Dance to dance electric. Listening to the music of Electrifying Mojo from 1977. 1977 to 1987. The Electrifying Mojo dance electric. Almost time to go. I'd like to dedicate this song to everyone out there who's been confronted with a decision. You had a choice to sit down or to stand up.
Take a look out your window. Our world is falling. Almost time to go.
Power 96 FM, it's Electrifying Mojo. Special dedication to two good friends of mine, to Rick and John. Live long and prosper. To Rick and John. Live long and prosper. 1977 to 1987. Hold on tight. Don't let go. Whenever you feel like you're nearing the end of your rope, don't slide off. Tie a knot. Keep hanging. Keep remembering that it ain't nobody bad like Power 96 FM. I just talked to Nadine. She's been out doing mobile security all night, and it got so hot out there she had to come inside because there's air conditioning in here. How hot is it out there, Nadine? It's about 90 degrees at least.
Not as hot as it is in here.
Really?
Really?
Oh. I'd like to say something to all those people out of Belle Isle out there who are sweating right now. As you know, this is April the, 12th? And I didn't realize it was going to be hot so soon, you know? I mean, summer just got here real fast. Hey, dog man.
Yo!
Could I borrow that fan just for a second?
Yeah, man, but give it back real soon, because I'm hot.
Yeah, it's hot in here. Well, maybe this is to cool you off out there in Metro Power 96 land. 90 degrees in the Motor City. You wish. XFM, it's Electrifying Mojo. Had fun in the summertime. A little slide stunt one for you. A little early morning humor, you know, about the way we were. I mean, I remember one April, it was kind of hot, but this April so far, I'm not going to say anything bad about it because, you know, it could get worse. But if I were to give you my opinions off the cuff, it's been kind of rude. The past 5 hours, you've heard the musical journey from 1977 to 1987. This is Electrifying Mojo. And you were with me all the way. Tomorrow night, the Mixodome for the Battle of DJ of the Month. The final confrontation on the turntables will take place. A span of 10 years will have been reached. Another ship will have been launched. Hold on tight. Don't let go. Whenever you feel like you're nearing the end of your rope, don't slide off. Tie a knot. Keep hanging. Keep remembering that it ain't nobody bad like you. Here's somebody bad stepping up to the microphone right now. His name is Kevin Sanderson. What's up, Kevin?
You have to ask, how bad is he?
How bad is he?
I don't know.
How do you
No
feel?
sleep tonight.
How do you feel?
I'm okay, I think.
No sleep till Brooklyn, huh?
No sleep till Brooklyn is right.
Kevin is going to be kicking out 1 hour of the Beastie Boys coming up next.
Not in a million years.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you were so in love with the Beastie Boys, Kevin.
No, never.
Huh?
Never.
Run DMC. This is Kevin Sanderson, and what you've just heard is simply a sign of the time. This is WHYT Detroit. Kevin Sanderson.
You're listening to Electrifying Mojo. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button. Hit the subscription button.
Nominal shutdown on spin time phenomenal. Level shut time will be 8 plus 3, 4. And as you cut out the 9er plus 0, 9er. 8 plus 3, 4, 9 plus 0, 9.